Hi everyone. In this video, we'll be looking into a game between International Master Divya Deshmukh and Women Grandmaster Gauhar Beiduleva from the final round of FIDE Women's Test Olympiad 2024 between India and Azerbaijan. Let's jump right into the game. Divya, starting with the white pieces, go for 1 c4. Gauhar replies with knight to f6, knight to c3, e5, g3, knight to c6, bishop to g2, bishop to b4, e4, d6, knight on g2, e2, bishop to g4, h3, bishop takes on e2, knight takes on e2, a5. Divya goes for castling, bishop to c5, d3, knight to d7, bishop to e3, bishop to d4, bishop takes on d4, knight takes on d4, knight takes on d4, e takes on d4, b3. Gauhar also goes for castling, a3, c6, king to h2, queen to b6, rook to b1, queen to c5, queen to c1, rook to a7, queen to b2, rook on a to a8, f4, queen to b6, queen to f2, queen to c5, b4, a takes on b4, a takes on b4, queen to b6, b5, c5, rook to a1. So if you look at this position, after 24 moves into the game, Divya is having a slight advantage of +1. So the right continuation here for Gauhar is to push the g6 pawn or to move the queen to c7 or trading of the rooks. Every of these three options are pretty much fine for Gauhar, but she will play rook to a5 and this is a mistake. Now after this move, Divya is having a winning advantage of +3 and she continues with rook takes on a5, queen takes on a5, e5, queen to c3, queen to f3, d takes on e5, queen takes on b7. So in this position, Gauhar's knight is hanging. So if she tries to save the knight, only safe square is to move it to f6. And if she tries to move like this, then Divya will continue with f takes on e5, threatening the knight again. So she has to move the knight again. And the best square for knight is to e8. And playing like this will not benefit Divya as all her pieces are coming forward to attack and she already have a dangerous pass pawn. So instead in the game, Gauhar decided to sacrifice her knight and she continues with queen takes on d3, queen takes on d7. So Divya is 2 points of material up. e4, queen to f5, queen takes on c4, queen takes on e4, queen takes on b5, rook to b1, queen to a5, queen to c6, d3, queen to d6, queen to d8, queen takes on c5, rook to e8, queen to d5, queen takes on d5, bishop takes on d5, d2, bishop to f3. And it was in this position, after 39 moves into the game, Gauhar resigned to Divya Deshmukh. The reason for resignation is pretty much obvious. She is down on a piece. She traded a piece for a pawn. And problem with this d pawn is that it is never getting promoted. Rook and bishop already covered the promotion square. And as a result, Gauhar resigned to Divya Deshmukh.